we would ask that you do that through those back double doors, and please make sure that you exit in between performances and not during an artist performance. And speaking of artists, guys, I'm going to talk to you for 1 second. You received an artist lanyard when you checked in today. That is your ticket to get on stage. So when you see your name come up on the TV screen, that's your cue to head right over here with Hannah. She's going to get you all set to go on stage. You're going to come up here, blow us away. Crowd's going to go wild. You're going to head back off and go back to sit with your families. Make sense? Thumbs up. Amazing. All right, who's ready to have a good time today?
Come on, it's 1 o'clock. We can do better than that. Who's ready to have a good time? There we go.
Amazing. Well, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the artist of RMA Fest 2022. Let's show him some love.
Woo-hoo.
Hello, my name is Crystal Wade. I teach piano, songwriting, and band. First up of the solo acts, we have Maggie Cole. Maggie loves a flashy, jazzy piano moment, and I'm here for it. She's always planning her next big performance and loves a challenge. She's also part of the student crew this weekend, so she'll be back there working the live stream and learning all about the production process. Please give it up for Maggie performing Rhapsody in Blue.
Right. Next up, we have Conlon. Conlon is one of my favorite students just because of his insane imagination and comedic timing, and just he is such a fun kid to be around. We have been working a lot on groove timing, being able to stay locked in, playing along with the song, and kind of sitting in that pocket. And so he's playing a song that he wanted to keep as a surprise for his parents because it's one of their favorite songs, so I've heard. So here is Conlon Cranford playing Snow by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, all my life to sacrifice. Hey, oh, listen what I say, oh, I got your hey, oh, now listen what I say, oh, oh. When will I know that I really can go to the well once more? Time to decide on when it's killing me. When will I really see all that I need to look inside? Come to believe that I better not leave before I get my chance to ride. When it's killing me, what do I really need? All that I need to look inside. Hey, oh, listen what I say. Come back and hey, oh, look at what I say, oh. The more I see, the less I know, the more I like to let it go. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa. Beneath the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Barely divided by a world so undecided, and there's nowhere to go. In between the cover of another perfect wonder, and it's so white as snow. Running through the field where all my tracks will be concealed, and there's nowhere to go. Oh!
Hello, my name is Matthew Ellenboss, and I teach guitar and piano here at Roots. And next up is Samuel. And when we were deciding what song that he should play at this showcase, he had the idea to write a song. So at first I went along with it, seeing what he would come up with, and week after week he would bring in these new ideas and new sections of the song, and I was sold. I was sold by like week 2 or week 3, and he had a full song, and he kept working on it and working on it. It's been so cool to see the process from idea to performance, performing Touch the Night Sky. Please welcome Samuel.
All right, next up we have our sister duo, Grace and Helen Zhang. I teach Helen piano. I'm so proud of her for pushing herself out of her comfort zone and wanting to do a duet. This is the first time they played together. She's definitely learned how important it is to stay on tempo when you're playing with someone else, and how to lead a rehearsal, basically, especially with her older sister, which is not easy. They've worked really well together, and they play beautifully.
Hi, I'm Chasley, and I'm introducing Grace, my student. She's a smart intermediate student who's been working on, I have a whole list of things here, shifting, scales with shifting, vibrato, auditioning for honors and mid-state orchestra, playing with her school orchestra, and this duet with her sister Helen. Together, they will be performing 1,000 Years by Christina Perry. Please give it up.
Hello. My name is Marta, and I am one of the voice and songwriting and band mentors here at Roots, and I have the pleasure of introducing our next act, which is Ruby. Ruby is my very first student on Mondays, and she always finds a way to make my Mondays very bright and fun, no matter what. She has such a positive working attitude, and she's always so quick to pick up on everything that we've been working on. So with this song specifically, we've been working on extending her upper register and also on good breath support, because it has a lot of high notes, and she will be singing Fight Song.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Rhythm alright song. My power's turned on. Started right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. Losing friends, but I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep, say I'm in too deep. And it's been 2 years, I miss my home. There's fire burning in my bones. Still believe, yeah, I still believe. And all of those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Rhythm alright song. My power's turned on. Standing right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Rhythm alright song. My power's turned on. Standing right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. No, I've still got a lot of fight left in me.
Next up, we have Elizabeth Valadez. Elizabeth comes into lessons every week so excited, and she just brightens my day with her little smile. She always leaves me the funniest little drawings on the whiteboard. And this time around, she chose a pretty challenging piece. It has a lot of tricky rhythms, lots of sharps and flats, but she really pulled it together. Please give it up for Elizabeth and Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
Buddy, I'm Kevin. I teach guitar here, and my next student today is Sonola. And I've been working with Sonola for a long time, and we're always kind of growing together and coming up with new music to learn and new instruments to learn. I actually started with Sonola on ukulele a long time ago. And she's one of my favorite students to work with because she's always in a good mood, always energetic, always challenging me. She's calling me out if I get something wrong. And teaching me things along the way, too, as much as I'm teaching her. So a couple months ago, I wanted to challenge Sonola to do her first song where she really played chords on guitar, more of like a, the kind of thing that's more of a collaboration. And originally, we were going to do this with a backing track, but a couple weeks ago, we had the idea to make this more of a live performance. So this is Sonola's friend, Jordan, who's also awesome. And we're going to be doing a song called Chosen Last. So everybody give it up for these two.
Inside jokes that I never know, but I photos, but I'm standing off to the side. I'm just camera shy, always at the birthday parties, never close to anybody. I've been chosen last since the kindergarten, walking the grass and it's disregarded. Fast walk to the lunch table and pack up before I'm ready to go. I don't speak my mind, I just sit and listen. I'm there on time, they won't know I'm missing. Sometimes I would rather stay home than show up to be ignored and alone. Ooh, everywhere, but there's never room for me to go to. Ride my bike like all of us used to do. Oh, I don't have a clue why I'm at the birthday parties. We're never close to anybody. I've been chosen last since the kindergarten, walking the grass and it's disregarded. Fast walk to the lunch table and pack up before I'm ready to go. I don't speak my mind, I just sit and listen. I'm there on time, 'cause they won't know I'm missing. Sometimes I would rather stay home than show up to be ignored and alone. I've been chosen last since the kindergarten, walking the grass and it's disregarded. Fast walk to the lunch table, pack up before I'm ready to go. I don't speak my mind, I just sit and listen. I'm there on time, they won't know I'm missing. Sometimes I would rather stay home than show up to be ignored and alone.
Hello again. So up next is Anna Claire, and Anna is extremely dedicated. She's always down to just try anything and everything that I throw at her in lessons, and we always have a good time. She brought this song in a few weeks ago, and she was really excited about it, so I was like, well, why don't we get it ready for showcase, and let's do this thing. So she will be singing Heart Like a Truck.
I never stay in one place too long. The dirt road singing me a siren song. I gotta find a field. I need to spin my wheels. I got a hankering for 4 wide tires, and I can't help. It's the way I'm wired for. You get too close, boy, you need to know. I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud, runs on dreams and gasoline, and that old highway holds the key. It's got a lead foot down when it's sleeping. Lord knows it's taking a hell of a beating. A little bit of love is all that is needed, but as good as it is tough, I got a heart like a truck. There ain't no breaking when I throw it in drive. Don't always keep it in between the lines. If you're ready for a ride, pedal down, state of mind. Boy, I tell you what, you better buckle up. I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud, runs on dreams and gasoline, and that old highway holds the key. It's got a lead foot down when it's leaving. Lord knows it's taking a hell of a beating. A little bit of love is all that is needed, but as good as it is tough, I got a heart like a truck. Go on and see if you can knock off the dust, yeah. Shine it up, rev it up, and let it run, yeah. It gets a high riding off into the sun, yeah. I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud, runs on dreams and gasoline, and that old highway holds the key. It's got a lead foot down when it's leaving. Lord knows it's taking a hell of a beating. A little bit of love is all that is needed, but as good as it is tough, I got a heart like a truck. Go on and see if you can knock off the dust, yeah. Shine it up, rev it up, and let it run, yeah. It gets a high riding off into the sun, yeah. It gets a high riding off into the sun.
Hello, my name is Michael Wessner. I'm one of the music mentors here at Roots, and behind me is one of my favorite people on the planet, actually, Miss Reed Walters. I just love hanging out with Reed each week. She, fun fact, of all the students I teach, she's probably one of the smoothest scale players, like, which is something I do with all my students, so just a random thing. Even when she confesses she didn't practice, she comes in and just plays like, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm just like, okay, fine. But the other thing about Reed that I love is just how brave she is. You don't often think about just like you're sitting here watching all these different students come up, and you don't know how many showcases they've done before, but this is Reed's very first time on stage playing like for a showcase. So could you help me give an extra warm welcome to Miss Reed Walters playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
Hello, I'm Victoria Taylor. I am a voice and piano mentor here, and I want to introduce Rylan Rodman. She's going to be singing a fantastic song we can all sing along with, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. I love lessons with her weekly, mainly because she's so much fun, and it's amazing how much work we can do laughing and playing so much. She's taught me that. And I think the best thing about really working with Rylan is her strength. She is motivated, and she always finishes what she started. So have fun and enjoy. Rylan Rodman.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple likes to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Next up is Sophia, and we have a lot of fun in our lessons, whether it's working through our Harry Potter theme book or trying to beat our record of how fast we can draw the circle of fifths. Kind of a music nerd, I love it. And also working through challenging songs. And that's what's so cool to see Sophia take on challenging songs, work at them, and perform them today. Performing Waltz of the Flowers, please welcome Sophia.
Okay, next up we have Avery. Avery has been a really hardworking student. We've had some fun together. She's kind of like me. We share the organizational streak, which is very helpful. And she really loves to just take time to do her songs over and over. She's been working on her beginner book and really working on practicing and reading. And so this is her debut. Welcome, Miss Avery Hardison.
Hello, this is Divya. And Divya is a hardworking and curious student. She completed Suzuki Book 1 this year and wants to be quickly working through Suzuki Book 2. Currently, she's working on intonation and new fingerings in this piece, and she picked a more advanced Christmas carol to perform today, O Come All Ye Faithful.
Well, next up is Turner Hazard. And we've worked together for a while at piano, and it's been really cool to see him grow, not only as a musician, but as a person, and see him grow in confidence and kindness and the jokes that he brings every week. There's more jokes than 30 minutes of a lesson can have. And it's so cool to work with him, see him progress. And this is his third Hamilton performance. And so we know what we're doing next, I guess. And I still haven't seen the movie, but it's not about me. It's about Turner. This is Wait For It, Turner Hazard.
Writes me a letter every day, keeping the bed warm while her husband is away. He's in the British set in Georgia. He's trying to get the colonies in line. He can keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep loving anyway. We laugh, we cry, we break, and we make mistakes. And if there's a reason, I'm by her side. So many have tried, and I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher, preacher, preacher. But there are things the homilies and hymns won't teach ya, teacher, teacher, teacher. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect, respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. We keep living anywhere. We rise, we fall, we break, and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason, I'm still alive. Everyone who loves me has died. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep loving anyway. We laugh, we rock, we break, and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason, I'm still alive. So many have died, and I'm willing to wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait.
Next up, we have Inara Manchur. Inara has the sweetest presence and is such a hard worker. When she first chose the song, she had her heart set on it, and we were like, both a little nervous. It was a lot, but we worked on it piece by piece, and she was very diligent in her practicing and is now playing it beautifully. So please give it up for Inara and performing Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Hello again, everybody. We've got Daniel Chowning here. I always look forward to Daniel's lessons because Daniel sometimes will make these crazy claims that he's not very musical, and then he'll proceed to pull up like 10 tracks on Spotify that I've never heard that he wants to learn. And he's a quick learner, much quicker than he'd give himself credit for. We started on, yes, Kyle knows. We started on guitar a while back, and I don't remember how we switched to bass, but Daniel really took to it, and I've really been proud of his progress. And this song we're playing today, it's called Bang, and he showed it to me, and I thought it would be a great track for us to learn on bass. So everybody give it up for Daniel Chowning.
I get up, I get down, and I'm jumping around. And the rumpus and rock is so comfortable now. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to grow. So I got an apartment across from the park. Cooking wine in my fridge, still I'm not feeling grown. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go. Here we go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come hang, let's go out with a bang. I'm way too young to lie forever, I'm way too old to try. So whatever, come hang, let's go out with a bang. Feel like I'm gonna puke, cause my taxes are due. Do my password begin with a 1 or a 2? Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to grow. Metronome. Man, I'm up to something. Woody-la-di-do, thank you all for coming. I hope you like the show, cause it's on a budget. So woody-la-di-do, yeah. Come on, here we go, yeah. Come on. Here we go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come hang, let's go out with a bang. I'm way too young to lie forever, I'm way too old to try. So whatever, come hang, let's go out with a bang. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come hang, let's go out with a bang. Here we go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come hang, let's go out with a bang. I'm way too young to lie forever, I'm way too old to try. So whatever, come hang, let's go out with a bang. Here we go.
Hello. Up next, we have Brody. Brody is honestly the sweetest human. I always look forward to our lessons, and she comes in every week ready to just tackle anything. We've been working primarily on songs from a bunch of different musicals, and so tonight she will be performing a sweet little song from The Secret Garden called The Girl I Meant to Be.
Next up, we have Dalen Hahn. It has been so fun to see how Dalen has progressed over the years from beginner piano student to now learning how to improvise over chord charts and accompany his vocal. We talked a lot this time around about bringing his own personality out through his voice and his own style, and I think this song really showcases his personality. So give it up for Dalen performing Like It's Christmas by the Jonas Brothers.
Snow on the ground, love in the air, sleigh bells are ringing. This is what it's all about. Fire is warm, angels are singing. I don't wanna miss a single thing, don't wanna put an end to all this cheer. But as long as you're with me, it's always this time of the year. Eh, eh. You make every day feel like it's Christmas. Never wanna stop feeling like the first thing on your wish list. Right up at the top, I can't deny what I'm feeling inside. Nothing fake about the way you bring me alive. You make every day feel like it's Christmas. Every day that I'm with you. Look at the lights twinkling bright 24/7. Every inch of Central Park's covered in white. This could be heaven, and I don't wanna miss a single thing. Don't wanna put an end to all this cheer. But as long as you're with me, it's always time of the year. Eh, eh. You make every day feel like it's Christmas. Never wanna stop feeling like the first thing on your wish list. Right up at the top, I can't deny what I'm feeling inside. Nothing fake about the way you bring me alive. You make every day feel like it's Christmas. And every day that I'm with you. Every day, every night, yeah. Every day that I'm with you.
Hello, my name is Michael Wessner again, one of the music mentors here at Roots, and behind me is Mr. Caleb Chowning. As you can tell, he's not that popular around here. But Caleb is awesome. I love hanging out with him. He's always into like different things, which I love hearing about. Like he's a mountain biker, which is pretty awesome. So sometimes he'll come in like to lessons a little bit tired. Although, is it still going on during this time of year? Probably not. I don't know. But anyway, so we decided to get a little goofy and combine a couple songs that you've probably heard before. If you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, there's a song from there that's pretty popular, and then there's also Carol of the Bells, and which we decided that, hey, these actually kind of work a little well together. So we're going to try a little mashup here. So I hope you enjoy it. Please give it up for Caleb Chowning playing Carol of the Pirates.
All right. I'm Dennis Palmer. I am one of the percussion mentors here at Roots Academy. And up next, we have Samuel Rubin. And I got to say, I'm jealous of Samuel. If I had realized the things that he realizes about music at his age, I don't know. I just would have been further along, I feel like, in music. He takes piano, he sings, he plays guitar. He got a computer with some recording software on it, and he's working on that. And I don't know, he's just all over it. I mean, just anything music he's totally into, and he's actually really good at all of it. You heard him play piano with the rock band earlier. Now he's going to play some drums. He's going to be playing Toxicity by System of a Down. So give it up for Samuel.
Hello. Yep.
It's not the way that you hold me. It's not the way you say you care. It's not the way you've been treating my friend. It's not the way that you stay till the end. It's not the way, all the things that you say that you do. For the line, love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For the line, love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not the words that you told me, girl. It's not the way you say you're mine. Ooh. It's not the way that you came back to me. It's not the way that your love set me free. It's not the way you look all the things that you say you do. For the line, love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For the line, love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not the words that you told me. It's not the way you say you're mine. Ooh. It's not the way that you came back to me. It's not the way that your love set me free. It's not the way you look all the things that you say that you do. For the line, love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For the line, love isn't always on time. Love isn't always on time. For the line, love isn't always on time. Love isn't always. For the line, love isn't always on time. 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 Whoa, whoa.
DEDLØCK. Was that a great show or what? Thank you guys so much for coming out and being a part of RMA Fest 2022. We have loved hanging out with you guys today.
Yes, and as a reminder, do not forget that we have our after party right after this. So straight through those double doors. Again, grab your swag bags. It'll have your name on it. You'll also be able to get some photos. We've got a ring light. You can grab some high-quality photos for the gram. Of course, again, if you're interested in being in a band, come see me.
Yes, and we would be remiss to not give a big, huge thank you to all of our crew and production team who made this thing possible today. Can we hear it for the crew? Also want to give a huge shout out to our mentors. If you're a mentor in the room, can you please stand up, wave your hand. Let's hear it for our mentors. Woo! And last but not least, we want to give a huge thank you to you guys, parents, kids. Give your parents a big hug, give them a high five. Thank you so much for letting us hang out with your kids. Thanks for being a part of the Roots community. It is an honor and a privilege to get to steward all of your gifts. So thank you for being a part of our family here at Roots. We appreciate y'all being here. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week for lessons.